That boost in sales during the negative balance period has transferred into quite nice run on eBay last week. But after all, a lot of cheap and heavily discounted items have sold, and after subscription has been paid, and postage and eBay fees, nothing much has left really in my hand. Hello again and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Polish eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid carer for an elderly and disabled person. I've got another sales roundup video for you today, but before we start, if you're interested in this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. This is the best way to support me and this channel. So guys, not a bad week after all, but considering the shop subscription payment, eBay fees, and the fact that a lot of items have sold were very cheap, and I mean as cheap as $1.99, and the fact that I started to discount old items quite heavily, at the end of the day, not much really left in my hand in form of the profit. So following the advice of one of the viewers, and again I can't remember who that was, I'm very sorry for that. The viewer said that he applies 50% markdown sale on items older than 6 months, I believe. So I've decided to do something similar. I couldn't do markdown sales due to European laws. So I went there and I've created a 30% discount code on all my items that are older than 12 months. And once a week I add some items that have fallen from that discount due to ending and selling similar. And yeah, it seems to work. I've already sold quite a few of them. The goal is to get rid of the anchors that are kind of keeping my entire shop in place, and also to get some sales through the pipeline, kind of, as one sale can trigger another, and also to free up some money to buy new stock and free up basically storage space. So after exchanging comments with some viewers recently, I really think nowadays the most important thing is quick turnaround. Waiting 3 years for the right buyer to see the item because everything sells on eBay eventually, it's not the way to go anymore. List and forget is not the way to go anymore. Growing business by stuffing your shop with more and more items, it's not the way to go anymore. It's not the way to go. We need to turn those items fairly quickly. If they are not selling, just discount them, get them out of the door, and move on to something better. I've got 30 sales for you today. The cutoff point was $6.99, which means that anything cheaper than $6.99 plus postage didn't make it to the video. In terms of vintage, 8 items have been completed there last week for about 58 quid. Vintage looks quite good for April. I should have close to £200, maybe £190 to finalize by the end of April, because we need to wait those roughly 20 days. So yeah, I will be able to request the payout for that £200 at the end of the month, which should help. On the second shop, 10 items have sold for a total of £75. So yeah, let's jump to the laptop and see what exactly has sold last week. So last week, being from Tuesday the 1st to Monday the 7th of April, we have sold 45 items for a total of £452.47. This is good, way much better than previous weeks. So yeah, that's all right. But I think it's only a blip on the radar, really, and it's gonna drop down to 200 and odd from next week on. I think that was the result of people just, you know, the fact that people got paid basically by the at the end of the month. So we've got 9 orders in the bracket 5 to 10 pounds, including postage, 14 orders 10 to 15 pounds, 4 orders 15 to 20 pounds, and 4 orders over 20 pounds. We had 6 multi-item orders, altogether 19 items in them. I think the biggest one was 7 or 6, at least 6. 29 items sold to returning customers, which was absolutely smashing result. 6 items sold via promoted listings, which costed us 176 at ROAS being 37. In terms of weekly goals, average sale per item at 10.07, very low because of those multi-item orders, and a lot of items have sold that were very cheap or heavily discounted. Per order, it was 14.60. Nothing listed, obviously. 45 sold instead of 100. 452 taken instead of 1,000. eBay has transferred us £255 and 51 pence. We had to refund one return, which was kind of biggish. It was like £20. And obviously there was a shop subscription payment last week, so yeah, that had an impact over here as well. We've sold 45 items, so setting aside £2.50 per item to cover postage, that's 112, and £1 to cover cost of goods, that's 45, which gives us a profit of £98, which is ridiculously low if you take into consideration the fact that we've sold stock for £450. But it is what it is. 19 days since last zero sales day, we slowly build it up again. So first item that has sold last week was this select short denim dress, size 16. It has sold for $19.99 with 10% coupon. I had it for 3 months, very happy to see it gone because it has triggered 2 other sales on very similar item, which I will show you later. Yeah, another example of green wave. If you still don't believe in green waves, I hope I will convince you this week in the video that I will upload over the weekend. Yeah, something very interesting in my opinion. This M&S summer t-shirt, top size 18, orange in color. It had a flaw. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, eBay. Right, you have to trust me on my word. It had a small mark, very small one, not too obvious really, and it should pick up in the wash. However, I had to drop the price by £1 because of that. It sold for $7.50. Customer left positive feedback. We had it again for 3 months. This Mystique blouse, size 16. I've sold it once. It came back as a return. Now I've sold it again for $6.99. It was a part of multi-item order. However, it has sold via 30% coupon, 30% discount coupon. Yeah, I've put all the items that were at least 1 year old. Yeah, I've put them all in 30% coupon, and it kind of worked. I got rid of quite a lot of them. This customer has ordered, I think, 4. So this one was $6.99 and then 30% off. I had it for 18 months, this one. Same story with this papaya t-shirt, $7.99, but with 30% discount. I had it for 12 months, this one. Same story with this George blouse, size 20. Had it for 12 months, $7.99, but 30% discount. And then same story with this one. Falmer summer top size 18, $7.99 and 30% discount. I had it for 15 months and it had a flaw. Was it on this one or this one? There was a flaw somewhere, guys. Can't remember what was it. I think it was here. Never mind. Or maybe it was here. Okay, never mind. It had a flaw. Next was this M&S blouse size 20. It went again with the same order for the same customer. $7.50 she offered me because she ordered, let me have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. Yeah, I accepted this order and sold it for $7.50. 6 months I had it for. And this one went again with the same order. She offered me 16. I would rather have $16.99, but again, because it was a big order, I accepted this offer. Roman Summer A-line midi dress size 20. I am almost entirely sure, but almost not 100%, say 95% that it came from the £1 charity shop. I had it for 9 months. And this K&D London short summer dress size 20, it has gone to the same buyer. She offered me tenner for this one. Again, I would rather have $10.99, but because it was a big order, I took it. 6 months I had it for. This EV A-line skirt size 18 to 20. This has sold for $7.50 as an offer to a watcher. I had it for 3 months. This Soon two-piece look blouse size 20. It has sold for £7.64 as a part of 15% markdown sale. I had it for 3 months. Customer left positive feedback for it as well. This next short shift dress size 22. This has sold for $13.99. So I've sent an offer of $14.99. She came back with $13.99, which I have accepted. I had it for 3 months. This IQ buttoned tunic top size 16 ivory in color sold for $7.50 as an offer to a watcher. I had it for 3 months. It went together with another item which was a bit cheaper, so it didn't meet the cutoff point. Yeah, it went together to the same buyer. This M&S Peruna winter t-shirt top size 16. This has sold for $9.99 with 10% discount. Coupon had it for 3 months. This M&S Peruna cropped open front top size 16. Again, sold for $9.99 with 10% coupon. Again, I had it for 3 months. This M&S tunic t-shirt size 14, navy in color, sold for £8.50 as an offer to a watcher. I had it for 3 months. This apricot denim tunic top blouse size 14. That's the thing. That's the green wave on those denim dresses. I think AI thought, looking at the photo, AI thought it's a dress, and that's why I think it was a green wave. It has sold for $8.50 as an offer to a watcher. I had it for 3 months, and I believe it had a flow. No, it didn't. Sorry, my mistake. It was all right. Per una buttoned tunic top size 14, sold for £8. I had it for 3 months. It was part of multi-item order, 3 items altogether, but the other 2 were cheaper, below the cutoff point. Alex Sara buttoned top size 14, sold for £7. I had it for 6 months. Cheeky Buddha short A-line dress size 14, sold for $9.99 as an offer to a watcher. Again, I had it for 3 months. This occasion, A-line dress size 14 to 16, it was unbranded, quite nice one, but unbranded. Unfortunately, there was no label whatsoever. So I put it on $9.99, hoping that somebody will like it, and I've sold it for $8.50 as an offer to a watcher, but I have waited 12 months for it to sell. And that's another example of that green wave on denim dresses. Bone March short denim shift dress size 16. It has sold for $14.99 as an offer to a watcher. I had it for 3 months. This unbranded ladies shirt midi dress size 20 sold for £10.50. Customer made me an offer of £10.50, which I have accepted. I had it for 3 months. This anthology skinny jeans size 18. These have sold for $9.99 via promoted listings and 30% coupon. So yeah, about £3.30 off. I had it for 15 months, so very happy to see the back of it. This M&S t-shirt top size 20, like a honey yellow color, 100% cotton. It was on auction, $7.99, one bid. I had it for 6 months. A River Island winter top size 18, orange in color, sold for £9. Customer made me an offer of £9, which I have accepted. Again, I had it for 3 months. Shein Curve short A-line dress size 20. It was again part of multi-item order with another item being cheaper. This has sold for a tenner. Customer offered me a tenner. It went via promoted listings. I had it for 3 months. This M&S t-shirt top size 18. It was part of the 15% markdown sale, and it has sold for £8.49 with 10% coupon, so double whammy. But I had it for 6 months, so very happy to sell it a little bit cheaper. These next workwear trousers size 16, they were again on 15% markdown sale, again on coupon. Again on coupon. I had them for 6 months, same story really, and it was part of multi-item order. It went together with this unbranded ladies fit and flare dress size XL, worked out as 14 to 16. Yeah, it was $8.49, but customer accepted my offer of $7.99. So $7.99 for this one. I had it for 6 months, and it went together with another item that was cheaper. It's gone to the same buyer as well. So guys, after this spike on Wednesday when the account was in negative balance, we had another spike on Saturday, and since then everything went back to the level, to the lower level. It's kind of like, again, you have a good day, you have a bad day, you have a good day, you have a bad day. I think that's what it is. Also, I think last week was slightly better than previous weeks because it was basically the end of the month, beginning of the month. So people got paid, they spent the money that they had, and that will be it, I believe, for the remaining of the month. Hopefully I am mistaken, and it's not, if it's going to drop, it's not going to drop back to the like a one sale a day. Yeah, with that being said, guys, let me wrap it up here. I hope you found this video interesting. If you have, please don't forget to click that like button. If you wish to support the channel further, please consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. I'll see you next time. Have a great week. God bless you all. God bless people of Ukraine. Bye bye.